Hey guys, and happy end of the weekend to you. Now, you know I'm not really a box office grosses kind of person. I leave those videos to other more qualified individuals, but as it turns out, this weekend's box office is rather special because the Avengers broke a couple records actually. The Avengers is now the king. It holds the record for the movie with the highest grossing opening weekend, and it made over $200 million. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that because that is worth talking about. All right, I love the fact this movie has made this absurd amount of money in 1 week. $200 million? Most movies don't make that in their entire run of the movie theaters. Avengers did it in 3 days. And I love this for the fact that it sends a bit of a message to the studios, I think. You know, a lot of times the studio mindset is, let's just crank out the movie. It doesn't matter if it's good. As long as we make a few million bucks, it's all good. But the Avengers has shown everyone that if you take half a decade to make your movie come to fruition, you take your time, you do it well, you make it right, it'll pay off for absolutely everybody. The fans will love it, and you, the studio, will get your money. Now, I imagine this will lead to more movies being released internationally first. I mean, the studio's probably going to look at the numbers and be like, all right, it was released internationally, it made a shit ton of money over there, everyone in America got psyched, it was released in America, and everyone dumped $200 million its opening weekend. Just saying, numbers are numbers. You know who's kicking themselves about this is Fox. You know, they're like, Joss Whedon used to be our guy, he did 2 shows with us, and someone in this office canceled both his shows. Yeah, now he's gone. I gotta just smile at the fact that someone at the Fox studio is kicking themselves. And this makes me think of one other movie, The Dark Knight Rises, because apparently 9 out of 10 things that happen in the summer movie season are going to make me think of that movie. Before I got news of the Avengers opening in $200 million worth of style, I would have said The Dark Knight Rises is going to be the biggest movie of the summer. Now I'm like, maybe not. I mean, let's look at The Dark Knight's opening. The Dark Knight opened huge, but it did not make $200 million. And there are a couple things to consider. One, The Dark Knight featured the most iconic Batman villain of all time, the Joker. Dark Knight Rises doesn't really have that. It does have everyone who saw The Dark Knight who probably wants to see The Dark Knight Rises now. And two, it's going to make me sound like a dick, but it's just the reality of the situation. The actor who played the most iconic Batman villain of all time died before the movie came out. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying it's a complete tragedy that it happened. I'm just saying that led to more people talking about The Dark Knight. That makes for publicity. But also, The Dark Knight Rises is not being released in 3D. Thank God. But 3D tickets do cost more. Avengers has that going for it also. So these are the things you should probably think about when you're thinking about what's going to make more this summer, Dark Knight Rises or the Avengers. And that's my question to you guys. What do you think is going to make more money, Dark Knight Rises or the Avengers? And you can even break it up. You're like, oh, well, I think this is going to make more in the weekend, but I think this is going to make more long term. You can cheat like that if you like. I won't hold it against you. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.